All right, Leo, here we go. It's time for the Leo soap opera, the December 2022 edition. I love it. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, I get a very specific energy for the Leo angle. So for the people this resonates with, well, it resonates. For the rest, it's entertainment, it seems. I don't know. It's the Leo soap opera. This reading is timeless, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it because you're all moving at different speeds on your timelines. I wrote at the end of the December 2022 blog article a quote from Fred Sanford from Sanford & Son. He always used to say, "This is the big one, Lamont," and he'd hold his heart, right? I put a link to the Fred Sanford Wikipedia page in case somebody didn't know who Fred Sanford was. But this is the big one, and you guys are Lamont, okay? Here we go. Here's my pre-shuffle. It's just surface energy. Knight of Wands crossed by the Eight of Wands. The Six of Wands is there as well, and the Ace of Wands is crossed by the Six of Wands, okay? You may have a conversation with whoever this energy belongs to, and I can't tell you apart from your soulmate. Okay, I can't. So I say somebody. I say the incoming energy, right? Roles can be reversed here. There's a conversation that's about to happen that might go nowhere. It's very Seinfeld. It's a conversation about nothing. It's like, well, why the hell did they reach out? It might leave you like that. It might. But there's actually a lot of potential victory that can come from it. But this Ace of Wands, I've been seeing it all day here. It's that trying to light a cigarette in a hurricane, and the lighter keeps going out. All right, there's a conversation coming here. It's very impulsive on this person's part, but it might confuse you as to what it's about. It's a conversation that goes nowhere. All right, a little bit, but it can lead to something. With that Eight of Pentacles that's underneath the Six of Wands. We'll see. Let's shuffle the deck. I've seen forward movement in every angle so far, including yours here. It's very impulsive, that Knight of Wands. That's your person. There they are. And I think part of the reason that they stick with what they've got, you know, the energy I get for Leo is somebody who's stuck in a toxic situation. You know, whether it's a family or a marriage or a relationship or a job they shouldn't have still, whatever, or a way of being, I don't know. For most of you, it's a marriage or a relationship, though. That's very strong in the energy. And it's toxic. It's been toxic. It's been over. The expiration date's been long past on it. But they stay. They convince themselves that the shit tastes good over and over again. But there's an impulse because of what November brought up. Because of what October brought up, but primarily November. There's an impulse for this person to reach out. But I don't think the conversation goes anywhere. I think it just leaves you wondering, what the fuck was that? I think that's what it leads to. That's what it feels like to me. As I read the timeline, which is one of my superpowers, I feel after the conversation, I'm like, well, what the fuck was that? That was weird, right? I don't know. Let's see. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo for December 2022. His first card out is before the cut. That's why the fuck are we here? Because you got a conversation coming. The connection, it's the lovers. The connection is strong here. The table is set. Somebody knows it. They feel it. They want to speak. They want what's here. But I think when they come get it, you'd be wondering whether they really want what's here, what's pictured. But boy, are they regretting not doing something about this. It's burning in their brain and burning in their soul. All right, what comes after the cut? After the lovers? Am I right or am I wrong? I don't know. I guess I'm probably right. You got a conversation coming. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? This is how they see you. They know that you're the real deal. Okay, they're aware of this. They feel this connection on a high level. The cut cards tell us the why of the pre-shuffle. Pre-shuffle is just surface energy. Okay, the pre-shuffle says there's a conversation coming that goes nowhere. It's like it seems exciting. It's like imagine you get an email, just as an example, and you see it's from this person. And you're like, oh my God. You're excited, right? And you open the email, and it's just What the fuck is this? It's like that. But they know that you're more than that, which is why it can result in something. I don't know how that plays out. We'll see. We haven't pulled a reading yet. All right. Here we go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo for December 2022. Give me a reading, universe. It knows what I mean by that. Leo soap opera, the December 22 edition. I believe it. I believe it. Everybody, every sign has seen some sort of forward movement. There's always a but attached to it. There always is. We have to be real. The overall energy of everything that's fallen on the table here is the Queen of Pentacles. Yep. Someone, you're not chasing. The non-runner, whoever's not the runner here, is fine. You're thriving. You're doing well. Or at least you appear to be, energetically, as far as this person's concerned. Maybe physically, too. I don't know. What's fueling this? The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. The purpose of reaching out to you is someone... This is really strange to say. It ties a little bit to what I said in Cancer's reading. The purpose of reaching out to you, somewhere in between here, is an energy of someone wants to prove that they can do it. In other words, the energies around them keep this person stuck. And they just want to prove that they have some freedom. It's as though, just to give you an example, maybe they're married to somebody who doesn't want them to reach out to you, right? Well, they're going to do it anyway, just to show that they can. And that's why it's very confusing. You know, it's weird. It's hard even for me to translate. But it's someone who's just trying to prove to themselves, well, I can do it. See, I did it. I reached out. There. No, the feelings are deeper than that. The cut cards tell us that. So let's see. What's the readings on the flip here? This is going to be very interesting. Here's the energy around your connection. Here's how your person's behaving. Again, roles can be reversed in the 3D right here. Here's their soul. Here's the message from the universe. It's red with the energy of the connection. Here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. I will clarify everything. Throw some universe cards at the end. Let's see where we go. There's communication coming here. We already know. It's right there on the surface. It's an impulsive action. That's why it's on the surface. They just do it. But for reasons I've already explained here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. What's the energy around the connection? Yep, you got communication coming. It's the Chariot. It's forward movement. The Emperor is getting on the Chariot and riding in to prove that they are not as limited as they think they are. For some of you, I know for a fact, I know it from the energy, and I'm a damn powerful energy reader, that some of these runners in the Leo angle are watching me. And I say all the time that they're trapped, that they're stuck, that they're controlled by the energies on their side. They're doing what they were supposed to do and things like that. And it pisses those ones that are watching off. I know that. So they're going to prove me wrong in that case. For the rest of you, they're all just going to prove it to themselves. That they know that they're stuck. They know that, you know, their relationship is toxic on their side. And they're just going to do it just to prove that they can. Try to be like you. You know, you can do whatever you want. Incoming. We'll see what happens when we clarify. How are they behaving in the 3D? Ten of Pentacles came back. They're behaving... It's almost the motivation for doing this. I almost get, and I'm reluctant to say this, but again, look at these two cards. Okay, these two right here. There's a cavern in between here with all sorts of reasons. It's not just proving to themselves that they can do it. It's a case of you're all excited to see the email, let's say, for example, from this person. Oh my God, it's them, yay! You open it up, and it's them they're coming in to convince you that everything is good. It's as though, and it's not the case, but it's as though all of your people are watching me. And they're like writing you an email and it just says, Steve is full of shit. Exclamation point. Love, Leo's runner. Right? Something like that. It's weird. It's weird fucking energy. But there is communication. They are incoming. Okay. They're behaving like their life is fucking great. It's everything. It's all of it. Here's their soul. It bookends the Chariot. So technically it's crossed by the Chariot. The World. The most powerful card I could pull. Yup, they're coming in. There will be a communication that will seem like, what the fuck is this? Why'd you even bother? It's like that. Their soul is behaving contrary to the way it normally does. They've manifested a second chance here at this connection, and it appears they're going to blow it. It just appears that way on the surface. In reality, I think it accomplishes a lot. I still say that. What's the message from the universe? Red with the Chariot. Temperance. Yeah. It's a balanced energy. It's a healing energy. Somebody wants to prove something. Somebody wants to heal something. This is communication. The universe says, yep, communication. Steve's right. So if your person sends you an email that says Steve's full of shit, know that they're full of shit. Because the universe just said I was right. They want to fix something. It's my mechanic angel. He's a great mechanic. He's a little slow, but he's good. They want to fix something. So the energy of this connection is coming toward. We got a head-on collision coming here. Potential final outcome. Red with the Ten of Pentacles. This is where the rubber meets the road. I haven't looked. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Yeah. Aries got this in this position from another deck. From the Little Light Seer deck, I think it was. Only they had a different card up here. Yeah, they're full of shit. Okay? If your person sends you an email and says Steve is full of shit, you know that they're full of shit. It's the Queen of Wands. It's what I told you. It's red with the Ten of Pentacles. They're charging in to show you that they're fine. Stop. It's like I call you up and I say, stop watching tarot readings. Stop listening to that Steve guy. I'm fine. I'm not in a toxic relationship. I'm very happy. Everything is great. Slam the phone down. Hang up. Click. Chuck the phone against the wall. There, I told them. See, I can reach out. I'm not restricted. And they're full of shit. Because the Queen of Wands always is. It's fakey McFakerman. It's fluff. Their Ten of Pentacles is fluff. I'm telling you the truth. I don't think they will. I think this communication that comes in, it's a communication about nothing. That goes nowhere. It's to heal something that they want to say. They got something they want to say. Okay? It's as though Jesus Christ. If I had a runner here, it's like the runner is watching my tarot readings and they call me up and they go, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of you saying that I don't have 10 pentacles, that it's really weird. It's strange energy here. But you are getting communication from this person. And I think it'll surprise the shit out of you. Uh-huh. But it's from Fakey McFakerman. Telling you all about their Ten of Pentacles. It's great. They may even be pretending that they're happy, going out to the store, laughing and holding hands. Look how happy we are. It's all a fucking lie. It always is with this character. And also, the Queen of Wands, when I pull it in a love reading, in a final outcome, sometimes, and this is one of those times, one of its meanings is trouble. She always, he or she, it's she on the card. She always brings trouble, okay? In other words, they're just going to stir themselves up by doing this. It's hard to explain, but this is probably why it results in something down the road that actually is productive. You know, I don't understand why this person has this impulse. I know this runner I pull on in this Leo angle has a past of being impulsive, doing things, lashing out, saying things impulsively, running away. They may have even run away at some point, you know, just tried to disappear. It's very impulsive, and they've tried to curb that. What they're doing, then they're losing it. What they're doing here is very impulsive. Let's talk to the witches. Why is the Chariot here? Wow, this is massive. Why is the Chariot here? Seven of Pentacles. Now or never energy. They've been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. It's impulsive. Seven of Pentacles on top of the Chariot is someone here who's like, ah, should I pick these? Should I not pick these? Should I pick this fruit? Should I not? Fuck it, I'm going to pick the fruit. Like that. What's on top? Leo energy, forward movement on top of forward movement, the Strength card. It's someone who, I don't know if they're drunk when they do this or if they just grow a pair real quick, but they seem hell-bent on convincing you, for whatever reason, that they're happy and they're fine. It's almost somebody writing to you to say, leave me alone, but they don't want you to, because the cut cards tell a different story. The cut cards tell a story of the lovers. Putting fear down for a moment. Why is the Strength card here? The Sun. They want to tell you how happy they are. And the reality is that it's a lie. It's fakey McFakerman, because who makes them happy? Where did the sun fall? Did the sun fall here? No. It fell here in the energy of your connection, which is angel energy. This right here, these two, you add up the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands marries for one reason, like if this is a card of marriage, the Queen of Wands marries for one reason and one reason only. It just makes practical sense to do it. They got a lot of money or whatever. This is someone who would marry somebody because they have high cheekbones and might make pretty children, even though they don't really love them. It's phoniness. It's bullshit. The sun falls here. So whatever they tell you is bullshit about whatever this Ten of Pentacles is. You're the Ten of Pentacles. In fact, the Ten of Pentacles came out with the Lovers, your soulmate connection. So again, you're the real Ten of Pentacles, and they know it. But they seem hell-bent on convincing themselves or you that they can do it. I have the freedom to do it. I have the independence to do it. Who's this Steve Love Tarot guy that keeps saying I'm trapped in something and we only have couple friends? I'm not allowed to have anything. That's, you know, it's all there. It's all there in the energy. They're completely full of crap. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Oh, this ought to be good. I'm laughing as I shuffle. Oh, fuck my ass. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh. If this motherfucker sends you an email and says, Steve's full of shit, I want you to reply back, no, he ain't. And that's it. That's all I want you to reply back. Because that's the moon crossing that. There's some hidden shit here. Carpet swept, bullshit, nonsense, Ten of Pentacles, phony ass shit that they're behaving in the 3D. Come on. This is an unhappy person who carpet sweeps everything, and they want to try to, they're going to reach out to you. There's communication here right from Jump Street. They're going to reach out to you and tell you how happy they are. It's just a fucking lie. There's so many secrets, so much shit carpet swept, and the Queen of Wands will never reveal those secrets. She does not want to reveal those secrets. What's on top? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. It's a distraction technique. The reason that they can carpet sweep everything in their Ten of Pentacles, whether it's a marriage, relationship, family, just the way they live, job, whatever. The reason they can do that is because they're real good at finding projects to do. Oh, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. It's like if they were an actor, for example, they'd keep taking theater roles and things like that just to stay busy because you got rehearsals and you've got all kinds of... If you're never home, it's real easy to be happy. If you're never home, it's real easy to keep that facade up and keep things carpet swept. That's all this is saying. Always busy, always working, always doing something. Don't really pay attention to this. But the happiness that they feel for you has come swelling to the surface. So much so, there's a chariot here. They're coming right for you. But it's just a conversation that goes nowhere. It's baffling. It's like, okay, thanks for writing in to tell me that you're happy. Just the fact, I'm going to give you a little piece of psychology. How about a psychology lesson? Just the fact that someone feels the need to tell you that they're happy, the very fact that they feel the need to tell you and telegraph how happy they are is proof positive that they are not. Because people who are truly happy don't give a fuck what other people think and don't feel the need to tell everyone how happy they are. It's like if you ever go to a party and you meet someone new and they tell you, I'm happily married to that person over there. They say it just like that. No, they're not. I guarantee it. No, they're trying. That's someone trying to convince themselves that they're happily married. Someone meets me at a party and my wife is there. I say, it's my wife over there. Yeah. The light-skinned one, the one you can hardly see because she's standing next to a light. Yeah, that's her. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? This person's full of shit. But I'm glad you're getting communication. I am happy about that. And I can tell you, you're the one that makes them happy. So whatever the fuck they tell you, just brush it off. Just say, okay, whatever you say, bye-bye. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Yeah. Everything I just told you. The party story, the I'm happily married, blah, 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 all of the psychology I just gave you just got backed up by Seven Wands. It's defensiveness. They're defensive. I am happy. I accidentally kicked the table. That wasn't spirit. I just want to make it clear. Okay. They're defensive. They're defensive about all the stuff they're hiding. Right? All of it. All of it. That's why they're doing this. For some reason, it's itching. And whether they know about me in the readings or whether they know that they think that you think they're unhappy, doesn't matter. The pure happiness that your connection brings them, what it shows them, how they feel about you, is enough to make this person want to be that person at the party that says, and I'm happily married to so-and-so over there, right? They do it for two reasons. One, if there's someone in the opposite sex standing next to them talking to them, all right? So they do it as a deterrent, so that person, it's what they're basically saying is, please don't hit on me. I totally want to bang you. Please don't hit on me. I'm happily married to that person over there. So please don't hit on me. That's the read between the lines kind of thing, right? That's it. They're very defensive about all this stuff they've got hidden. It's your connection that's caused all this. I think that's beautiful. Tell me about the World, though. Most powerful card I can pull in their soul position. Wow. 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 Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's a cycle has changed. I get that. That's what I was saying where it bookends over here, where the happiness they feel for you. The heart chakra, you open their heart chakra big time. And that makes them defensive about what they've got. So they feel the need here, with all the spiritual lessons that have come through in November, to tell you about it. Okay. Okay. Why's the World here? Yeah, it's what I just told you. Again, this whole fucking reading is Steve's right, upright. It's so crystal clear. It's an Ace of Cups crossing this. It's what I just said. The very happiness. The heart chakra, your connection opens their heart chakra. They're driven to come towards you. It's pure angel energy. It's healing. And it just has the purpose of making them defensive about what they've got on their side. So they're going to come tell you about it. This Ace of Cups here is driving them crazy because you're all they can feel in the month of December. They miss you. They miss that feeling. They want to feel that way again, but then they get defensive. What's on top? Judgment. You have to get past Judgment to get to the World. Okay? They're not past Judgment yet. They're still stuck on Judgment. The World is the potential if they tell you how they feel. If they allow this to flow. This is not flowing. This has become toxic. There's Judgment. It's massive. This person is you know, the kids like to call it a dark night of the soul. It's more than that. It's so dark you can't even see your hand in front of your face. That's where this person's at. November hit this person hard. That's why there's communication coming up in the surface energy. Why is the Judgment here? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. They're stopped at the water. You know, again, it's my Knight of Pentacles. He's stopped in the Witches. There's the water. There's the emotion, right? It proves that this Ace of Cups isn't flowing. It's become toxic. And now there's a karmic debt being called in on top of that. It's a super dark night of the soul for sure. And here's a knight. I pulled a knight. How about that? On a dark horse. A very dark horse. And again, this directly bookends the Sun. You stop them in their tracks. The happiness that they have here for this connection makes them defensive. The whole reading's just backing itself up. I mean, it's just, you know. They want nothing more than a second chance with you. The energy around them isn't allowing them to even believe their own bullshit that this is good on their side. Let's talk about temperance. Let's talk to the universe. What do you want to tell me here? Why are you giving me temperance? Why? Why? Why are you giving me temperance? Okay. It's a sloppy shuffle. My God. All right. Okay. Yeah. Balance. Balance. The Two of Pentacles. They've been juggling this and juggling this. It's what I already told you. The universe says they go round and round with you all the time. In their mind, in their soul, all of it. Angel energy in this person, whoever this energy belongs to, in their life. Angel energy and devil energy are in a battle. In a complete battle. And your person is rooting for the devil energy. Why? For the reason most people stay in bad relationships. Because it's easy. It's easier. And that's why. So they're rooting for the wrong team. And they have been for a long time. Which is probably why they show up the way they do. What's on top? Page of Pentacles. Yeah. This is a message to you from the universe. They have either some sort of carry from homeland crazy board with you and pictures on the wall, or pictures hidden in a closet, or some kind of candle shrine, or they got a folder in their computer, or pictures of you all over the place. Whatever it is, they look at your picture a lot. They think about you a lot. They've learned a lot from maybe spying on you, or just daydreaming about you. Or they've learned a lot about feelings from this connection. Learn. But there's a lot of spy, almost creepy spying here on some level. A little bit. Because this is a girl, right? She a young girl in a green dress. In this deck, the Empress is wearing a green dress. And the Empress is a full-grown woman, right? Straight up. An adult, a grown-up. This is someone pretending to be like the Empress. Oh, I wish I was like the Empress. So she went out to the store, got herself the Empress's dress in her size, right? It's like that. It's that kind of energy. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? The Ten of Wands. The problem is, and why they get defensive about this, and why they want to defend this, and why the happiness you have and the heart they have for the connection and the heart chakra opening bothers them so much. Why? Because they're not the Empress. Because the same reason right here. She's not the Empress. She may have gone out and bought the dress and gone out in a field, had an outdoor picture taken, just like the Empress in this deck, but she's not the Empress. They're not you. They're not on your level, and that bothers them. That hurts their ego. I think in their world, your person may be, for some of you, a big deal, right? It might be. It could even be somebody famous, for all I know. That energy is here. There's a thin band of it. It might be for a couple of you. So people are thrilled to meet them. That's the problem with famous people. If you let it go to your head, you get so used to it. That's what happens to child stars. Before their frontal lobe develops, they get so used to everybody coddling over them and being so happy to see them. Everybody they meet is happy to meet them. You know, that they just grow up like that. It goes to their head, and they get real depressed when the career goes down, or they meet someone who's better than them or bigger than them. And you find that in the real world, most people aren't happy to meet you. You know, for the rest of us, everybody we meet isn't thrilled to meet us. It's not an honor to meet us, right? Well, reality hits hard for this person is what I'm trying to say. It's that kind of energy. Same frequency of energy plays out differently in different situations. The same thing that fucks up a child star fucks up your person is what I'm trying to say, or has fucked them up, okay? Maybe they got coddled over as a child. Maybe they were spoiled. You know, mommy and daddy's little prince or princess. I don't know. But when they see you, when they feel this connection, she knows she's not the Empress, even though she went out and bought the dress. Right? And that's a burden that's heavy on their mind. And it makes them mad. It fires up their ego and they get defensive. Well, no, I'm happy. See? I'm, you know. Okay. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Let's do it. What's this conversation going to be about? I don't like talking to Queens of Wands. I meet them all day long. I live in Los Angeles. We got a city full of these motherfuckers. Male or female. Jesus Christ. It's all superficial shit. You know, even if it's material stuff. There's a lady, I see her all the time. Always wants to tell me how great she's doing. See her on my walks. She lives in a dumpy apartment way down a couple of blocks over. But she's driving it's like at least $150,000 Porsche something or other. You know? It's like, what the fuck? You got your priorities all backwards. She just wants to be seen in the Porsche. But what she don't want is anyone seeing the Porsche pull into the parking garage that she has to pull into. That's what she don't want people seeing. So the Queen of Wands hides a lot is my point. So that's why I asked, what's this conversation going to be like with this motherfucker? I can only imagine. What's the final on this? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Tell me about it. Let's go. You know, this is a funny card. This is interesting. I love the universe's sense of humor sometimes. I do. You know, it throws us energy the way we read energy. And I read energy sarcastically. I always do. It's like a sitcom for me. My entire life is a sitcom, to be honest with you. One that I can't seem to get canceled and I didn't ask to get cast in, I might add. But here's the Seven of Pentacles. Right here. Look at that guy. Right? I asked, what's this conversation going to be about? It's about nothing. It's almost silent, the conversation. It's almost silent. He looked like he's taken a moment of silence for his whatever. It's a conversation that reveals very little. Okay? It's like break time. The conversation itself happens, but it's a smoke break. It's just about nothing. It's small talk. Okay? Well, that's one way to put it. What's on top? What is it? I'm not looking. What is this? It's death. Yeah. They want to put an end to something. The conversation is here to put an end to something. And again, this is read with this card right here. Death is read with the Eight of Pentacles. Put an end to whatever it is. Put an end to that their relationship is for Pentacles. Put an end to the fact that they're unhappy. Put an end to whatever. Why is the Death card here? Yeah, the High Priestess. There's a lot hidden. They're hiding a lot that could... The Queen of Wands always does this. This is why I don't like talking to people like this. It's because it's a conversation that could lead to transformation. I said it already, way back at the beginning. I said this could actually develop into something. And the universe is agreeing with me. This is a card of transformation. The Death card. We could finally put an end to the bullshit. We could finally transform this from the Queen of Wands into something real. But I didn't get that. I got the High Priestess who keeps her cards close to the vest. It's a cock block on the Death card in a big way. Because she's not going to reveal much. This High Priestess backs up my read on this. Which I will admit is a very unique read on the Seven of Pentacles. But that's the energy that's reflecting. I don't see the Pentacles. I just see that. I see the guy right there taking a break. I go up, I say hello. He goes, yeah. Okay. I don't learn anything about him. I don't learn anything, and what he does tell me is just what he wants to tell me. What he wants me to know. It's very Queen of Wands. So yeah, you got communication coming just like pretty much every other fucking sign. But it's a bunch of nonsense about somebody trying to prove that they can do it. See, I'm independent just like you. This is you. This is the non-runner. This is them trying to be like you. I get it. But it's... The whole reading backed itself up. They're very defensive about it. About the stuff that they're hiding with the moon. Remember, these are read with these. My last card out is the person, the High Priestess, who keeps cards close to the vest. Hides things. The card that was crossing here on their Ten of Pentacles was the moon. Hidden things. Let's pull 3 cards from the universe. I mean, I'm glad you got communication coming. I am. I'm truly glad. I just wish it was more productive. You know, there's a chance for transformation here. But not if somebody keeps hiding things and keeps lying to themselves. And they're doing it because it's easier, but your connection drives them crazy. It makes them feel on a high level. All they do is feel it. It's heavy. Let's pull 3 cards from the universe. What else does the universe want to tell Leo before we go? We'll pull 3 cards from the bottom. Let's do it. Okay. Yep, Knight of Swords. We've got communication coming. King of Pentacles, the Hangman, and crossing the King of Pentacles is the Six of Cups. Yep. Somebody wants to set the record straight. That's the base energy. Somebody wants to bring stability to a situation. Somebody from the past, a runner, is coming in. They're feeling you on a high level. They're showing up to set the record straight. They got something very specific to say. Very specific, the Knight of Swords. The bird is in the air. They're not worried about it. If multiple birds would be, they're worried about it. It's one bird, one message, coming right for you. They're not worried about it, and I point that out because the Strength card is here. And this card then leads us to the Hangman, which, again, it accomplishes nothing because it's all fucking, it's conversation with holding back, bullshit artist on crack, Queen of Wands. That's why. And that is your reading, and I stand by it. 100%. I know this energy, and the whole reading backed itself up, cross-checked itself. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I helped one person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking. I can't tell you what to do. You do what you want to do. When people, I will tell you this. You do what you want, but when I know, and I'm a human lie detector, when I know someone's bullshitting me, I just let them. I don't call them on it. I don't. Because that's meeting swords with swords, and then it's just crossing swords. They're coming with swords. You know. Just, when someone tells you something, believe them. I'll have my own little saying. A little take on the, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. My take is, when someone tells you something, just believe them. Even if you don't. It's just easier. You know. And when it doesn't work, they'll be back. That's all I can say. But it's a conversation. They're doing it for no apparent reason other than just to be defensive about stuff they have hidden on their side, I guess. I don't know. It's a conversation with the Queen of Wands. It's the way it goes. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck, Leo.